Hello, my loves! I hope that was alright. I hope things were all good. I can see somebody getting like ads and stuff, so I think I am going to be doing this whenever I'm like solo, I think. Because it seems to work. So, yeah, but welcome to the live Q&A. And I can already see that many people are here. Got a weight loss hat. Girl, you don't need to lose any weight. Didn't get any. Oh, and a wild deodorant hat. Didn't get either. Didn't get an ad either. It's all fine, you know? It's just, you know, oh, did get 2 ads. By the nature of my channel, you would like miss like the beginning if you like watch the ad, because normally when a video is recorded, you watch the ad and then it just goes over to the recorded version. Because my nature of the channel is live, I think this would be like a good idea for people like who want to support me to do that without like missing them any content. So yeah, nice. But hello everyone. Hello. Many hellos. Welcome to the live Q&A. Oh yeah, that's, you know, that is the reason I had a chat with Jade about this. This is the reason I will make sure you can skip them, because it doesn't happen often, but it does happen that you get ads that are like 80 minutes long, and I don't expect you to watch an 80-minute long ad, don't you worry. So it's all fine. Hello. Yeah, they exist. That's long. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Q&A. So what we are going to do is I will start the first section of this Q&A by answering the questions I got on my phone. I will start with Instagram. YouTube's telling me that I'm live. I know I'm live, YouTube. I will start with Instagram and then I'll go over to Twitter. And after that, I will try to like also interact a little bit with you guys with the answers and stuff. But yeah, and in the second half, you can ask me anything here in the comments. And we'll just see how it goes and how long we'll be here for. If it's like, if it like turns into like this big chatty thing, it's all good because I have the evening entirely blocked for this, so it's all good. And thank you, Jess. I wasn't gonna click on that. Thank you. Oh, that's good. Thank you. Gavin, shut up. I love you too. Mwah. But yeah, we will start with the Instagram ones. I will pull them up because I made a screenshot of it. Let me just pull those up. There we go. I will start with the first question because I feel like that's an appropriate question to start with, and I want to get this out of the way. There are many questions about which series, which book got me into reading, and what was my favorite childhood book. And of course, Lily has to make an appearance. But there are many. She's like, freaking, what the hell? What are you doing? There's Lily. There are many questions about this, and I will answer that like one time. It's that series by the turf, you know? I'm not gonna speak about anything else about this subject because it just upsets me a lot and I don't wanna go further into that. I will like make sure that on my channel we won't be discussing and talking about this because I want this channel to be a safe place and I want it to be safe for trans people as well. And everyone is welcome here, regardless of their color, background, sexual orientation, whatever. Everyone is welcome here. I just want to make sure of that. But yeah, my favorite, the series that got me into reading and my favorite as within my childhood was Harry Potter. Yeah, so let's just get that out of the way. I do not stand J.K. Rowling. I hate her. I want to punch her in the face for what she did. But yeah, that's that, and we're moving on. Next question is, where do I live from Buzzy Bookcase? I live in the Netherlands. I live in the south of the Netherlands. This is not true. This is not true. Gavin, I love you. You're also welcome, Gavin, if you behave. I live in the Netherlands. I live in the very south of the Netherlands. Yeah, that's where I live. My job is, there was also a question that came quite often up. I currently don't have a job. My job is like this at the moment. I am working towards getting a job. I will explain a little bit why. I had a very big mental breakdown in the beginning of 2018. I was diagnosed with severe anxiety, depression, all that fun stuff. So yeah, I've been out of a job ever since. I do follow like therapy and stuff and programs to like get back on my feet, and I'm doing a lot better at the moment, and I'm actually going to back to work. Yeah, it's a sort of program next week, which is like a really big step and really exciting as well. So yeah, and I'm hoping I can make this channel grow a little bit more. So I can, that will be like the dream for next year, to have like a fun part-time job and do this on the side. So yeah, that's like what I have in mind for like future stuff. Then we have a question, how's Lily? This question is from my best friend Judith. Lily is doing good. She's chilling in my reading chair. She's just living like the life. So yeah. How long have I been a part of the BookTube community? I have been a part of the BookTube community since 2018. Because when I had my mental health issues, I was sitting like a lot at home. And I remember that a friend of mine was purchasing a fairy loot box, and I wanted to get one too. So I would look up into YouTube like fairy loot unboxings. And I went down a rabbit hole. The first two people I actually followed were G from Book Roast and Ali from Hardback Water. Those were the very first two people I was like, what's this? And yeah, I just spiraled and spiraled, and then I met Jade and, you know, Gavin and Ashley and Becca and Steph and Maddie and so many more amazing booktubers. So yeah, It's been quite a while. Next question. Oh, this is a fun question. This is by Mel Place 9000. How many woolen sheep would you be able to approximately fit into your apartment slash house? Well, I have an apartment. And I think in the living room, I think about 50 to 60. And then maybe the hallway and bedroom and stuff. I don't know. Could it be like 100 in total? Maybe. I think 80 till 100. Yes, I think so. I will just pop up some comments. Y'all are so sweet. Yes, it has, Gavin. And you know what? We were like, you were, apart from Jade, you were like my second really good friend that I made on BookTube. Will sheep are huge. Well, I have a quite spacey apartment. I'm not sure how big woolen sheep are, okay? Well, maybe if they're like very squished together, they would be like very squished together. But I reckon they'll fit. I think those were the questions from... No? I have more. The questions from Instagram. Favorite book ever? Soraya the Dreamer asked this. Do anyone in the comments know? I'm having you guessing. What is my favorite book ever? I know Jade knows this. Jade, you cannot tell. I want answers except for Jade. She cannot answer because she knows. Yeah, I was... Yes. It isn't my favorite, but I love it. I also love it very much. But yes, it is. Yes. It is Eddie LaRue. The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue is my favorite book of all time. I do want to reread it, but I'm also kind of scared because like the first reading experience was so magical. And oh my god, Gavin, you need to behave. Yeah, Eddie LaRue has like a very special place in my heart. I do love Keepers also like really, really much, but Eddie LaRue is just, yeah. What's my job? I already answered. Do I live alone? Yes, I live alone. No, I don't live alone. I live alone with Lily. But yes, I do live on my own, which I very much enjoy. I enjoy my freedom and stuff, and I don't have to like like, how do I say this in English? I'm struggling with my English today. I don't have to consider anyone else. That's the word I was looking for. Because I don't have to consider anyone else. I can do like the fuck what I want, and I love it. So yeah, that's not gonna happen like anytime soon. And Sandra asks me why I'm so funny. I don't know why I'm so funny. I think it's hilarious that you guys find me funny. But I have very much the attitude of not taking life too seriously. So, I don't know, maybe that's why? Can't we see Gavin's comments? I can. I can see Gavin's comments. You need to maybe that's hilarious. I think you need to make sure like above you have like top chats, and you can change that to live chats, because Gavin uses like nasty words, so they won't show in the top chat. But if you like go to live chat, you like change that, you should be able to see them. But I think it's just because he's just like using nasty words. I think that's the case. So if you like go to live chat, it should be all right. Those were the questions from Instagram. I am now going to the questions from the live Q&A. Let me search. Okay, the first couple of questions are from Ro. I love Ro. She asked many questions, so here we go. First one is, what's your dream job calling in life? I think this is my dream job. I think if that would ever happen, where I could do this full time, I would cry every day because I'm so happy. So yeah, I think this will be my very dream job. Yes. We'll see how it goes in the future. Favorite genre, if it's fantasy, then second favorite. Fantasy is my favorite genre. I have like a big old soft spot for middle grade, of course. I love middle grades. But yeah, fantasy is really up there. I love fantasy. I love it more than like contemporary. I do get a little bit into romance right now, and I'm also getting a little bit into mystery thrillers at the moment. So yeah, I think that's like my favorite genres. But second favorite, I think I have to say it will be middle grade. Like fantasy on top and a middle grade second. Yeah. Y'all, I don't have any plans for that right now, but you know, could always happen. I don't know. I can look into the future. Yes, I know you are. I'm going to vlog Yauk. I'm going to vlog Yauk. We will see what will happen. I am going to plan out like the rest of my content for the year. I think tomorrow, just sit down and have like a really well, you are gonna be annoying. Fuck off. Yuck, yuck. So I'm gonna plan out my content like for the rest of the year tomorrow, and maybe I'll post some of that on Twitter. I don't know. We'll have to see. But there's lots and lots of things to come, so don't you worry. What's a series you really want to get to? Well, it's the Dragon series that Jade is currently reading. Like, I want to read that. I'm like so hyped for that right now. I do have the first book because Jess sent it to me. Jess, you're such an angel. What's the first book called? What's the first book called? Ruin of Kings, right? Ruin of Kings. Yeah, I want to get to that series like ASAP. That's like high on my list. I might even start that like very, very soon. Maybe even this month. Yes. Ruin of Kings. Yes. Yes. I want to read that because Jade is making me so excited for it. So Yes, I need to read that. I'm still on the questions from Ro. How did you become friends with Jade? This is a question that's also been asked many, many times. People are really interested in my relationship to Jade. And well, it's an exclusive. We're actually dating. It's true. Very true. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very true. No, it's not. It's kidding. Jade and I are not dating, okay? She has a fiance. We were like talking about this and yeah, joking about this. Like, what if we would tell people that we're like actually dating? Knew it. So funny. No, Jade and I are not dating. We just have a very platonic relationship. But how we met, funny story, which I know some of you will already know. I would believe it. Um, some of you will already know this, but in 2019, at the beginning of 2019, I was very into BookRoast's channel. So I was very interactive with G, and we would like also talk a bit on the side, and I was just very into her channel. And then she did an Instagram live, and Jade showed up because Jade was there. And I was like, and she was like raving about Polathon and Polar Fantasy, and I was like, I was very confused because I didn't know what polar fantasy was. I thought that she only read books with polar bears in them. So I was like, this bitch is crazy. She only reads books with polar bears in them. But you know, I like crazy people, so I thought, she's kind of cool. And then I would like search her channel and I would become like very invested. I would always leave like the biggest comments. I was so annoying. And then we started talking on the side, on Twitter, with DMs. And slowly it just evolved into a friendship. Then we moved to WhatsApp, and now we're like the best of friends. So, there you have it. Yes, it does sound kind of epic. Yes, it does. But that's how me and Jade became friends. And we haven't actually met in real life. Um, like the biggest thing that, of course, happened was COVID. But we are going to meet next year at Yauk. It's going to be the first time. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes, I'm crazy myself. I do like crazy people. No, no. I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong at all. What's it like living in the Netherlands for reading book prices special editions? I live very near a big city called Eindhoven, and we have a big bookshop in Eindhoven where they have a very large English selection. So that's great. That's absolutely fantastic. I do feel like I live in the wrong country for books because, you know, when books come out on publication day, I rarely get them on publication day because it takes time to ship them to the Netherlands. So I have to wait like a week. So I do feel like I live in the wrong country with that. But you know, online, I mostly purchases my book online. I do try to like once in a while go to the bookshop and purchase them there because I do want to support my local bookstore. But yeah, I also like get them from Amazon, and the Dutch site called bol.com is like sort of Amazon thing. The Dutch people in the chat will know what I like talk about, but bol.com is like this big site where you can get like everything. It's very much like Amazon. But yeah, I get my books over there. I would like to move to the UK, being honest. Well, Sasha, if you like get into your car and drive to Eindhoven, I will meet you there. That will be so exciting. Oh my god, I would cry if you would do that. We need to make this happen. Girl, that's gonna be so good. Next set of questions. These are from Amanda07. A book you read recently that you think should be made into a movie. I was gonna say my first answer is Eddie LaRue, and I know the rights have been purchased. But it's kind of a yes and no thing. I think if they would do it right, so basically I'll have to direct the movie. If they do it right with Eddie, I would die. But I'm very concerned they won't do it right. And also, this would be amazing. Like, amazing. I can already like see this happening. Yes. A movie you watched recently that you would love to read as a book. I don't really watch that many movies, to be honest. I don't know what I'm thinking about. This is gonna sound like a really dumb answer. But I would love to have the Fast and Furious movies, and then like be this trashy action / romance novels. You get what I mean? That would be like absolutely hilarious. I would read the fuck out of that. Hell yes, because I love Fast and Furious movies. Like, yes. If they would like convert those to like trashy, just trashy action / romance novels, that would be like so good. I would definitely read that. Yes, I think that's my answer. Short book or long book? Long book. Definitely long book. What's your favorite drink and snacks to have when you're reading? Nachos or sushi, and my favorite drink is Coca-Cola. How many books do I own? I haven't counted them, but I think it's around 900, 1,000. I think between those two numbers. Because I have many books. Too many books. What is my current favorite read? Ooh, I will get that. Let me just grab that. I'm in my pajamas, so don't mind me in my pajama bottoms, please. This is my favorite book of the year. I think everyone should read this. I love this book. I felt so powerful reading this book. And I want to reread it like already. Like Once and Future Witches is just top tier. Top tier. I love this book. Yes. Also A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee. I also love it. And of course, Robin Hobb. Robin Hobb. Hell yes. What percent of the books owned have you read? I think about 40%. Let me see. Favorite non-fantasy read? My mind goes immediately to the Brown Sisters trilogy. I loved those books so much. Like Get a Life, Chloe Brown, Take a Hint, Danny Brown, and Act Your Age, Eve Brown. Those were fantastic. For somebody who doesn't read contemporary romance all that often, I found them hilarious. I laughed so much. Like cry laughters is just amazing. My favorite superhero from Marvel and DC. I am more of a Marvel girl, if I'm being honest. Oh god, it has to be Spider-Man. Tom Holland Spider-Man, that is. Because that boy is so cute. Okay. So cute. I love Tom Holland. Like, when I feel like shit, I just go watch Tom Holland's lip sync battle of him doing like Rihanna. And I'm just like that. I just instantly feel so much better. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. I would. There's the special edition from Addie LaRue's coming out real soon. And that book is absolutely drop dead gorgeous because, yes. And it somehow disappeared from my wish list, so I know somebody has done something. So, yeah, I'm very excited for that one. That's like so beautiful. Yeah, I also really love the Strange to Dreamer one with like the blue sprayed edges. But that's like also like a unicorn. But if I would like have special editions, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Addie. Like I would like have to have all the special editions of Addie. Yes, Tom Holland is just, when he's just such a nice guy. He just seems so genuine. Yeah, I knew it was you. I knew this. You sneaky. Yeah, so that will be like Eddie. Spider-Man is my favorite, and also about Tom Holland. I just want to say he just seems like such a nice guy. And when he said like in this interview about people calling girls hot, and he says, "Don't call her hot. She's not a cup of tea. Call her beautiful." And I was like, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, he's just such a great guy. Yes. Yes. um Maybe for Keepers. I don't like the covers from Keepers very much. I think they could do a better job at that. So maybe Keepers, because Keepers has a special place in my heart. How did I become the famous penguin queen? Well, I like penguins, and Jade knew I like penguins, so she was like, "Do you want to be a penguin queen for Polathon?" And I was like, "Hell yes!" And then I was the penguin queen. So it was very simple. Yeah, but I love doing that. It was so amazing to be Penguin Queen, and we came in second, and we defeated Gavin because he came in last. Was amazing. Yeah, keepers. Definitely keepers. I want better covers. Noot noot! Yes, she did. She gave me a crown, a penguin crown. So it was very fun. I love Podathon. It's like my favorite readathon. So yes. Did I go to college? Yes, I did. I'm actually really smart. No, that's not true. But yeah, I did go to college, and I actually have a bachelor and master degree in tax law. Yes, that's very weird. People who know me from booktube and stuff, they're always like really surprised about me having a bachelor and master degree in tax law because it's fucking boring, and it is. But hey, things turned out the way it did, and I worked for 5 years in that field. Got depressed by it as fuck, so your girl ain't gonna go back to that. Hell no. But yeah, I do have that degree. Yes. What's a bucket list goal you have? Meeting all of you. So corny. This is so corny, but it is. It is. You can ask Jade about this and Steph and Maddie, but when we decided that we were going to go to Yalk, and um, the girls were also really like supportive, and Steph helped me out like financially with the whole situation. So I was like, I'm never going to Yag because I can't, that can't happen. But yeah, the girls were just so lovely and supportive, and they helped me out, and I cried like a baby when it was like all said and done, and we were like, yes, we are going to go to Yalk. I cried very much, very ugly, lots of snot. Yes. So that is a bucket list of mine, and it's coming true. It's coming true next year, and I cannot believe it. So I'm so excited. Yeah. Yes, it's true. Oh my god, yes, I would cry. This is also a bucket list thing. I want to interact with a penguin. Okay, if I'm going to interact with a penguin, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh. If I could go back, I would probably study, I think, literature or journalism or something to do with writing. Yeah, or maybe like something media, with social media, that kind of stuff. I would definitely do like something completely else. Yeah. I will, of course. I will. And with Corona being not completely out of the way, but it being like less of an effect, um I'm hoping those events will like come up again. So yeah, definitely. I would definitely like share that. And if you ever like see me on an event or anything, please come say hi because I love that. My writing has been very on a low pitch at the moment, but I want to do NaNoWriMo in November, so I'm hoping that will like give me a push. Y'all, if I'm like going to Yalk and interact with penguins in those days, I'm dead. I'm like dead. I would be like dead. I would not survive that. If you got another pet, what would you name it? Well, I always thought if I could like get a second cat, I would name him James. Y'all get the reference. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but Lily and James. Um, but I'm not going to get another cat. Like, I would get another cat if Lily dies, absolutely, because I love having an animal inside of the house. But Lily is such a diva, and she likes having me all to herself. I don't think she would cope very well with another animal in the house. So we will just give Lily all the love and attention she deserves. My favorite author is Victoria Schwab. I also met her, which I know Jade is very jealous of. I met her and she was lovely to me. I bought her some cat ears, and when I gave them to her, she immediately swapped out her own cat hairs and put on mine, and she was so lovely. And gosh, it was just an amazing experience to be able to meet her. And I hope that she will come to Yauk. That would be like amazing, because I can already see me and Jade fangirling, like, because when I met Victoria Schwab, it was before Eddie came out. And I feel like now Eddie has come out and means so much to me. Victoria as a person means much more to me now than when I met her the first time. So yeah. I'm going to go up a little bit because I saw some questions in the comments. I'm reading. I'm writing a story at the moment, which is called Ray. It's a name to somebody in the chat here. Yeah, it's a story called Ray. It's very much inspired by Eddie LaRue, but it's also really kind of its own story. It's in spots, it's autobiographical as well. It's drawn from my own experiences with life, but also not. Yeah, and I'm hoping you'll get to read it sometime. I do hope that, because I really love the story, and it's kind of, it's not it's a love story, but it's not a romance. It's about Ray going through life in her like 20s, end of 20s, and she's just depressed and doesn't know what to do anymore. She struggles with her family. She struggles with friends. And then she meets this guy called Mickey, and he's like the total opposite of Ray, and they have developed this gorgeous friendship together, which is like very platonic. And like, I just kind of want to show my readers that when you think of love, people automatically think of a relationship between a girl and a guy, and like the sex thing and stuff. And I want to show my readers that love can be so much more than that. You can have love for books, food, friends, family, the things that you do, like singing, dancing. You can have love for the weather. You can have love for so many things. And I kind of want to show that. And I also want to show that a girl and a guy can be in a relationship without it being romantical, sexual, or whatever, that kind of stuff. The main character is asexual because I am asexual as well. I'm not ashamed to blurt it out right there. But yeah, so I am also myself asexual, and I just wanna, I think, kind of draw my own experiences into that, but also make it like just a beautiful story about kind of a love letter to life. And you know that life can be fucked up and life can be shitty, but there's also like so many beautiful elements to life. So yeah, that's kind of where the story will hopefully be going. Well, let me just. Oh, good temper. That she will. I will make her. Oh, you guys, thank you. Yes, Asha. Yeah, that will also be like, I think maybe a bucket thing, you know, to write a book. That will be like, yes, hell yes, hell yes. Um, Let me just see where I was. A book I would recommend everyone to read, Robin Up. I think everyone should read that. Addie LaRue. This one. Keepers. Keepers! Have I ever always loved reading? Yes, I've always loved reading. Besides that series, I am a daughter of a librarian. My mother was a librarian, so I think I very much have the genes of someone who loves reading. My mother loves reading. I love reading. So, you know, we read very different stuff, but we read all the same. Yeah, and I know that for the Dutch people here in the comments, I'm going back a little bit to my childhood. Besides that series, there were also like many other series that I read. For example, you have this series in the Netherlands that is called Hoe overleef ik? And is translated to How Do I Survive? And there are many books in the series like How Do I Survive Myself? How Do I Survive My Boyfriend? How Do I Survive My Friends? How Do I Survive My Parents? That kind of stuff. And it's all about this teenager just going through the motion of things. I think every teenage girl in the Netherlands had read that series. Like, no doubt about it. It was just nostalgia. I still have them because I'm never throwing them away. But I read those. I love those. I read all the Carrie Slay boeken, which is a very popular Dutch author in the Netherlands. And she would write books that would deal with like all these like really big teenage topics, you know, bullying, sexual harassment, all those kind of topics, depression, that kind of stuff, romance, you know, falling in love for the first time, those kind of topics. And I really enjoyed those as well. My favorite book from my childhood is a book by Jacques Friens, and it's called Achtergroepers huilen niet, which is translated to eighth graders don't cry. This is about a girl that's 11, 12, and she gets leukemia. And it's all about her dealing with that and making the most of her last year before going to high school / secondary school. So yeah, it's a really heavy book. It's incredibly heavy, but I love that book like so much. I read it multiple times. I still have it. I own it. Yeah, so that's like, yes, Brit. That's that book is heartbreaking. But yeah, those are like some of the books I read in my childhood. The fantasy genre isn't really big in the Netherlands. Like, it is big there are many translated books, but like Dutch authors don't write many fantasy. It's very the Dutch market with Dutch authors is very set on thrillers. So yeah, that's that. Let's go to the next question. Who did you meet first, Jade or Gavin? What's this question? Jade was my friend first. And then Gavin came after that very soon, so yes. I feel like Jade was the first. I remember like interacting with people. I interacted with G and with some other booktubers, like via comments or DMs. But like the first person that I would like truly call like a friend, somebody who I would like call or text when I have like a problem, that was Jade. Definitely. It was definitely Jade. And Gavin came really soon afterwards. And Gavin and we kind of bonded over the Believe-a-thon thing. Because I said to him, you need to make a readathon about middle grade, and he eventually did. So yeah, we kind of bonded over that, and he would like send me all this stuff if he like would came up with a name or made like graphics for it. I would be like the first person he would like show, and it was so cute. So like we bonded like massively over that. So yeah, and eventually I became friends with Ashley and Becca, and I became friends last year with Steph via Bookathon. And I recently became friends with Maddie as well. And me, Jade, Steph, and Maddie have this group app, which is like filled with all of the all of the jazz and juice and whatever, and we laugh so much together. We are going to share an Airbnb together next year, which would be great. It's gonna be so funny. Yes, I'm very excited. Yes. You win. You absolutely win. Yeah, this is very true. Yes. Yes, this is very true. I could do like I will get back to this because I'm doing something tomorrow, maybe. I will get back to this. I'm feeling very overwhelmed at the moment with all of the love that I'm getting and all the support that I'm getting, and like I've already made like €2.21. Like what? Which is like baffles me. That's the price of chicken nuggets. It's important. I can buy chicken nuggets with that. But yeah, I would very much like to do my own readathon. But I first want to have like a good idea, and I want to settle in first a little bit with this all going on. But yeah, definitely going to do something in the future. Let me get back to the questions. Do I have any bookish tattoos? I do. There are a lightning bolt and the Deathly Hallows. A lightning bolt right here. Right there. And the Deathly Hallows on my ankle. It's from that series. We all know it. But I'm kinda referring them back to my own right now. For me, the lightning bolt means power, means that I am thunder, that I'm invincible, I can do anything. And the Deathly Hallows is a bit more dark, because I have had a past with suicidal thoughts and stuff like that. And the Deathly Hallows kind of means to me that I am the master of death, that I've overcome death in a way. it's kind of dark, but yeah, it means a lot to me. And the Deathly Hallows one also means a lot to me because my best friend Judith has got the same one, and we've both got them on our ankles, and we both got them set together. So yeah, it's always a kind of like a reminder to her and her friendship, but always also a reminder to a dark thing in my life. Yeah, but I'm not getting rid of them. I'm not gonna laser them away because, you know, it happened, and I think that I've like found a way to like make them my own instead of their relation to that series. What would I theoretically get as a tattoo? A forget-me-not for Eddie. Definitely. Definitely. And that's going to happen. Like, I don't know when, maybe next year, or maybe I'll do it on a whim. But yeah, forget-me-not for Eddie. I already know it, and I kind of want to do it here, like on my wrist. So it's going to happen for sure. What inspired you to start your channel? You guys. I was bullied. Yeah, but you guys, I mean, the amount of DMs and messages I have gotten from you guys to make my own channel is just insane. It like blows me away. Like, absolutely insane. And I've talked with Jade about this very much, and I kind of now made this channel on a whim because I was waiting for the perfect moment, and the perfect moment doesn't exist. Just go ahead with it, do it. And now I'm so happy I did, because I'm enjoying it so much. So yeah, I feel great about it. It's just been so good. What's the worst book I've ever read? That's really easy. It is Murder Most Unladylike by Robin Stevens. I hate that book. I don't think it's a good book, and I think it's a book that excuses bullying, it excuses racism, and there are absolutely zero consequences for the action these children do to each other. And I think when you read this as a child and you don't know yet that this isn't an okay thing to do, it sets a very, very bad example for the way you should treat other people. So I know later in the series on they will address the racism thing, but I just don't think that's good enough, because there are people who only read like the first book, and yeah, I just didn't like it. My bun is coming loose. That's funny. Yeah, so I had to read that for middle grade monthly because it was a pick for middle grade monthly, and let me tell you, I like rage read that book. I was a few chapters in and I was already feeling so uncomfortable, and I didn't want to read it, but I had to read it for middle grade monthly. And we weren't like aware of this stuff because otherwise we would never have chosen it. But yeah, it was just absolutely awful. And yeah, I just got so angry reading it, and I ended up giving it 1 star. I think that's one of the few books I've ever given 1 star in my life. But yeah, I no, that book was stupid book. I think those were all the questions. I got from online. So what we are going to do now is, if you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts on DNFing a book? My thoughts are that you should totally DNF a book when you're not enjoying it. I find it hard myself. I sometimes need a push. I DNF'd the Atlas 6 recently. I wasn't enjoying it. I was enjoying the story, but I wasn't enjoying the writing style. I found it very hard to get through. I had a bit of a chat with Jade about it, and she was like, just DNF it. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna DNF it. So, yeah. Is this De Brieven aan de Koning, Letters for the King? Because I think I did read those, but I'm not quite sure because it's been a long time. What are my favorite types of videos to watch? Vlogs. I like vlogs. I like TBR games. Those are my favorites for sure. Why Forget-Me-Nots? Forget-Me-Nots is kind of the symbol for Eddie LaRue. Like the UK cover has Forget-Me-Nots on them, and it's reminiscent to Eddie, because Eddie is people forget Eddie like constantly. That's like her curse, you know. People forget Eddie, and like the Forget-Me-Not, it's like she just wants to be remembered. And I think that's also a thing that I want. I like, when I'm not here anymore, I would like to be remembered by people, you know, and I would like to be remembered for something good. What is the longest series you've read, and what is the longest series you own? Of Robin Hobb, for sure, because if we're like counting like the whole Elderling series, that's huge. Those are like 15, 16 books. But I haven't read those yet. But it is the longest series I own, I think. And the longest series I read / I'm up to date with is Keepers. Keepers of the Lost Cities, because there are 9 books out right now, and the 10th, 8.5 books out. There are 9 books, but the last one was 8.5. And the 9th book is coming out in November next year. Who is an author you never read but think you'll really love? Ooh, this is a hard one. I don't know. I can't really answer that one, I think. I do wanna read the Rune of Kings like really badly, so I'm guess that author, like Jennifer Lynch, I think. I also loved the Roald Dahl books as a kid, but I don't think they have aged very well. Top 3 genres: sci-fi, fantasy, and horror, in that order. Mine is fantasy. Second is, I think, mystery thriller. And third is romance, I think. Or maybe sci-fi. Maybe sci-fi. Yeah. I did read Scythe and I didn't like it. Sorry. So this is not gonna happen. How old am I? I am 33, and people always think I'm way younger than that. But yeah, I'm quite old. I read 30. I am 33. Yes. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Okay. No, it hasn't. For me, it has very much to do like with Addie. No, I've never read those. I know they exist and I know what you're talking about, but no, I've never read those. No. Very simple. I've had I've had I learned German in school, but I do not speak any German. The teacher was horrible, so no, that was not a thing. No. Who is an author you never read because you think you will hate them, or the author you thought you would hate but loved? Ooh. I don't know. I'm very. You know what? I think the answer to this is Cassandra Clare. I have not read like a single Shadowhunters book, but I kind of want to, but I kind of don't. I don't know. I don't know what the I don't know if I would like enjoy it. But part of me do wants to read City of Bones just to like see if I would enjoy it, but I don't know. I've never read anything from Cassandra Clare, and I hear she's like a bit of problematic as well, so I don't know. I don't know if I should waste my time on that. So book recs for fans of V.E. Swap. Um well, also Sebastian de Castell, of course. Because yeah, I do think that fans of V.E. Schwab would also like his stuff, and I enjoy his stuff like very much. I'm not like a big as of a fan as Jade, but I really enjoy his stories. I read the Great Goat series, I read the Spellslinger series. Amazing, like amazing stuff, like so good and still very underrated, like still. Um so yeah, I would definitely check out those. And maybe also Robin Hobb. I don't know. Yeah, I think also Robin Hobb. What are some books you're excited to get to soon? I am currently reading Madam. I haven't read for a few days because I was really busy with other stuff, which I am enjoying. I really am wanting to read The Furies by Katie Lowe and Bunny. Bunny, I'm excited for Bunny. Yes, I want to read Bunny. Oh, and I'm behind on comments. I see. I'm sorry. What language would you love to speak? French. I think French is a very beautiful, beautiful language. I Who Never Know Man. No, I have not read that. I've not read that at all. I would have guessed early 20s. Well, thank you. That is kind of odd. But you can still be a proud mama. You can be. Hey, I have the spirit and mind of like a 16-year-old. Okay. Okay, maybe I should. Maybe I should read them someday. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very like, I do own City of Bones, but that's the only book I own. So we'll see if I do it like once. Maybe I can do like sprints with me reading City of Bones. Would that be fun? Yeah. Oops. Okay. This is also a good shout. Yes. Do I have a book trope setting character type or something that makes you buy a book automatically? I do love dark academia. Anything with like a school setting, I'm like sold. Anything with competition, trials, stuff like that, I'm sold. A found family trope is a big thing for me. I love that. I'm here for that. Powerful female characters, I'm here for that. So yes, there are like things I would absolutely immediately buy. Yeah. Oh, and I'm through the comments. Do you guys have any else you want to know about me? Because otherwise, I'm going to wrap this up. I do want to talk a little bit about tomorrow. I want to do impromptu sprints tomorrow, but I don't know exactly on what time they are going to be. Because they are coming like at 8 a.m. Good lord me, at 8 a.m. to replace my boiler. My boiler needs replacing, um, and they are saying it can take up until 4 hours. Um, so yeah, I don't know exactly when I'm going to be able to do sprints, but I am going to do them. They just won't be scheduled yet because I don't have like a set time for them yet. But it's going to be around noon, lunchtime, BST. So just check out my Twitter and click on the bell notifications on YouTube here and on Twitter. Um, so you can like see when they will be when I will be going live, but I will do them. And I was thinking, because you want to see my shelves, we could do like a bit of a tour around my shelves and you can like see them and stuff, how they look, if you would like that. I could do a little tour of my shelves, just hold the laptop like in front of them and you could like see a little bit, like I would like go up and down and you can see a little bit of my shelves and everything that's on them and how I sorted my shelves. um, so if you would like that, let me know in the comments. I was quite bitchy. That's a fact. I don't know. I think I can be quite intimidating at first, but thank you very much. You know, I also had this feeling with Becca at first. I have very had this feeling like with Becca, like, is she bitchy? I don't know. But she isn't. She's like, she's like more the sweetest person. So yeah, that's so funny. But thank you. I am a bit of a flap house. That's very true. It is madness. Love this live. Thank you all. Thank you all. Yeah, I would normally like show them right now, but it's like dark and stuff and with lighting. So I think it would be like better with daytime lighting. Um, but yeah, what's my favorite ice cream flavor? Pistache. I love pistache flavor. No, I'm a mood reader. I do make a TBR and then I just don't hold it. I just read whatever the fuck I want. Maybe. I don't know. If I have a good idea, I maybe will. But yeah, just keep an eye out for impromptu sprints tomorrow around noontime BST. Um, what I'm also going to do this month is go back in time reading sprints because y'all were loving that idea. So I'm going to create those as well. So we're going to be sprinting then like in the night to experience the fact that we're going back in time. um, but yeah, I will wrap this up right now. I had a lovely time with you all. I'm hoping you get to know me like a little bit better. But you know, if you have any questions at all, just feel free to message me. I'm always open to questions. So yeah. But I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully, and hopefully the boiler thing won't take too long. But yeah, keep an eye out for that, and I will see you all tomorrow with some sprinting. Bye!